MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. First pitch coming up as the leadoff man Melky Cabrera settles in to get us started.
Tonight for St. Louis, left fielder Melky Cabrera.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out, they're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Jose Altuve is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Ryan Braun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count. Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Fielder,
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Cabrera is going to get there, and that ends the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. in there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone.
Greg Garcia.
Greg Garcia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball. Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Turned on down the line. Braun gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for round number 1.
Left fielder, Domingo
First pitch
Santana.
on its way. Domingo Santana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
And the third
Molina.
inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Catcher, Jordan Hicks.
Jordan Hicks is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Santana is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Left fielder number 53.
Ready for another chance?
Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Rajay Davis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Rajay Davis.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Catcher.
Ready now, Chris Iannetta. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. It didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in, number 49. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 49.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Coming on as Fowler. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dexter Fowler.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Harper will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So digging in now, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Carpenter.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Greg Garcia would be next. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Fourth inning for the Rockies.
First pitch on its way.
98.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham is right there, one down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Pham on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Cabrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Digging in for his second at bat, Greg Garcia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Greg
Liner
Garcia.
towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
The pitch.
Striding in, Jordan Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Adam Lind.
Adam Lind.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. From the stretch. Nope. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Bounce to first. Desmond for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Sam Tuivalala, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3".
Number 64.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Fowler has it in his sights. 1 out. So 1 away in the inning now for the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Rajay Davis. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Defoe onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll start things out now in the top.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
In there, no balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And the runner back. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this one goes right by Iannetta through to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The first baseman,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. In to score the runner from second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Carpenter.
Carpenter out in front a bit here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He gets there to make the play, but here comes the tying run from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Davis is going to get there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Defoe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
One and two, here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Yadier Molina is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Cabrera. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 49. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Adrian Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Kevin Segrist takes over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 46, Kevin Segrist.
4-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Kepler is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. John Bubba takes the mound as he's been.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 60.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Bubba.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen. And this
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
54.
So digging in now, John Bubba. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate.
Andrew Knapp.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2 pitch. And 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, 2 down now.
The batter,
digging in and looking for more, Dexter Fowler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper going back at the track. He gets there to make the play, and that Brett Cecil gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Number 21.
Digging in to try it again. And Bryce Harper. He'll start things out. In there for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Dominic Leone.
Now pitching for St. Louis. Number 51, Dominic Leone.
Takes this the other way to right. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And he's safe. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Kepler ranging into shallow right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Number 28, Tommy
Hit
Pham.
down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Now batting.
Trying to
First
pick
baseman.
things up where he left off. Max Kepler, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Altuve is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Riding in once again, Greg Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this. Jake McGee takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Here it comes on 3-0. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Chris Iannetta is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher, Jake McGee.
Raimel Tapia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
68, Raimel.
So they'll go to the bullpen now.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 70, Tyler Lyon.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the second.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's down to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brian Shaw enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Yadier Molina is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Lined hard toward right center. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Tyler Lyons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Will Myers will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's Melky Cabrera, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Runners going, ripped down the first base line. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dexter Fowler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Oh, and he misses it. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Number 28.
So striding in, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Harper is there, and he puts this one away for. Greg Holland comes out of the bullpen to shut things down.
Number 56.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Here's the 2-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. Got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Bryce Harper now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
Lifted in the air out to right. Fowler has a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game.
Next for Colorado.
So coming to the plate, Travis Shaw. Bases empty and one away following the sac fly. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. In now, Domingo Santana. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Garcia is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Ian Desmond. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hand.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Chris Russin takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
For the Rockies, number 52.
Now action in the bullpen as their closers starts to get loose out there. Danny Valencia is up off the bench to pinch hit here.
Danny Valencia.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Ball 2.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
A changeup over the inside corner. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Carpenter
takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Greg Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Wilmer Defoe. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. This is line to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number
Now
8.
batting, Chris Iannetta. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now a flare out toward right center. Fowler has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 52.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Chris Russin. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Ryan McMahon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
The 0-2 delivery. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. Wade Davis takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 71.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing first base.
In there, strike 1.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Greg Holland.
Greg Holland.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. Long throw to third. Altuve rounds third and is striving for home. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside the park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen. And, guys, the Rockies tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Chris Iannetta. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies.